Alright, so section 1.2 covers our circles, and I figured since it was an equation where x was squared that we'd include it on test 2 where all the other equations have x squared. It also had the distance and midpoint. So the distance formula says to find the difference in the x's and square it, find the difference in the y's and square it, and then take the square root of that. Oh, sorry, let me lock my camera. There you go. Nope. Autofocus and lock. All right. So it doesn't matter which x you put first. But whatever x you put first, you need to put its y first over here. So since -5 and 3, I'm going to put them both first and then throw the other ones. 7 and -2. So be really careful because the minus that's built into the formula is not the minus on numbers. So sometimes you're going to get this double negative, which you need to be sure and change to a positive. So we have -12 squared and 5 squared. 12 squared is 144. 5 squared is 25. We end up with the square root of 169, which is 13. Notice there's no blank for midpoint. I'm going to save you one equation you don't need to know for this test. But you do need to know the distance formula. Alright, circles. The circle formula is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is r squared. So to find the center, you're going to take the opposite of the signs you see in the parentheses because there's minuses built in. So in order for this to become a plus, h must have been a minus 1 in order to become a plus. Then the radius, since r squared is 36, then r has to be the square root of 36. So our radius is 6. So to graph that, our center is in quadrant 3. So I'm going to move my origin. You want to make sure and place your origin if it's not already placed for you, because otherwise I can't tell if you've graphed it in the right place because you don't have an origin to begin with. So -1, -2, your radius is 6, so I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and connect my dots, making the best circle I could possibly make. And one more from section 1.2. Give the equation in standard form of the circle whose graph is drawn below. So the center here is 0, 0. And we count out from that center 3. And the radius is 3. And we know our circle formula. So we have x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals 3 squared. And you want to simplify that. So if either of the coordinates of the center are 0, you want to go ahead and reduce that down to either x squared or y squared, or in this case both. And 3 squared is 9. So make sure only the simplified form of that is down here. So if either of these are 0, you want to go ahead and simplify that and make sure you square out your radius.